Hello everyone and welcome back to Scandinavian Design 101. I'm Sanna.
I'm Andreas and we're two Swedes and we love design.
We do, and in today's video we're gonna introduce you to the extremely popular French furniture and interior designer Jean Royère, as I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
His name is, in French,
Jean Royère.
You get it?
Yeah.
I can't do it.
No.
So I'm gonna call him Royère.
Yes, because we don't speak French.
No!
And French names are extremely difficult for us. But,
Extremely.
But
moving on.
You understand who we're talking about. At least.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Among the very rich and famous, his pieces are very sought after and are seen in the homes of Ellen DeGeneres, Jennifer Aniston, Kanye West, Kim Kardashian, and even Middle Eastern royalties.
Yeah. And despite his popularity, it's not so easy to find information about him. And there is a 2-volume book set from 2012 made and published by the two Parisian galleries Jacques Lacoste and Patrick Seguin. And these two galleries are experts in Royère, and they held a major exhibition on his works in New York in 2008. And the book set seems great, but we don't have it, and it cost around $240, which we think it's a bit extravagant. Yeah. So for this episode, we're gonna use information from Galerie Patrick Seguin website. You should check it out. He has a lot of wonderful pieces of furniture there. And also a Christie's article called 10 Things to Know About Jean Royère.
Yeah. Jean Royère was born in 1902 in Paris into a wealthy family, and growing up he was surrounded by aristocrats and intellectuals. His upbringing was also very sheltered, strict and cultivated. He got a classical education and later studied some time at Cambridge as well. After he finished his studies, he worked for his uncle, who was the director of a successful import-export firm. I only think, it's too good. We can't talk about Seinfeld now, but it's...
No. Only import, no export. No, sorry.
He's an importer-exporter, okay?
He worked at the company from 1926 to 1931, and that's when he decides to follow his dreams and become an interior designer. This was something his father didn't approve of, but with the help of a family friend, Louis Mettmann, who was the director of the Museum of Decorative Arts, he gave in. So to start his new career, he began working at a furniture factory where he stayed until 1933. His first customer was his uncle, for whom he designed a full bedroom and boudoir interior in exotic woods.
Yeah.
We love those.
Yeah. And Royère was a strong believer in the modernist movement and made furniture stripped from ornamentation, often with an organic and elegant shape. In 1933, he got into the spotlight with his renovation of the Hotel Carlton at Champs-Élysées. And he used tubular steel, rattan, bakelite.
I don't really know.
No, in bakelite in Swedish. Yeah. And pastel colors, and the project was an immediate success. The year after, a famous furniture manufacturer called Pierre... Gioffi.
I don't know.
Gioffi hired Royère and put him in charge of the firm's contemporary department. And this is also the year he takes part in the Autumn Saloon for the first time.
Yeah.
And his first win also, a bronze medal for his chairs. In 1936, at the Milan Triennale, he was highly influenced by designers like Gio Ponti and Alvar Aalto. And in the following years, he takes part in many exhibitions and competitions also, and gets a lot of recognition. And he soon gets a reputation as one of the most original and creative designers of the time. And he also gets a lot of commissions. For example, his first commission in the Middle East, an apartment interior for the president of the Cairo Stock Exchange. And during this time, he creates some truly amazing pieces of furniture, and let's have a look at some of them.
In 1942, he opens his own agency in Paris. And now I'm going to tell you the fascinating story of the other agencies he opened. I think you'll be amazed, because I was. I really was. In 1946, he decided to expand his business, so he opened an office in Cairo. This was very successful, and he soon got major commissions in the area. In the midst of that success, he also opened in Beirut, Lebanon.
Yeah.
Here he designs some more ornamental pieces for projects in different parts of the Middle East, from Jerusalem to Jordan. After some years, Royère senses instability in the area, and he decides to turn to South America, in particular Lima, Peru, and later also Sao Paulo, Brazil. After some successful projects for the Shah of Iran, he opens an agency in Tehran as well. Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy. I mean, all around the world.
Yeah.
And of course, a lot of oil money in these countries.
Yeah,
so you can
true.
have rich customers.
They want fancy things.
Yeah. I think also some of like Charlotte Perriand and these kind of furniture were sold to the Middle East. Yeah. And then in 1947, he came to design some of the best-known pieces for his mother's new apartment. The very organic-looking bull sofa and armchair, and it's best known today as the polar bear. Yeah. Royère's designs were made to order, and therefore there's only a very limited quantity of them. And in a way, that's the opposite of modernism, I think.
It is.
Yeah, so that's a bit strange, because he really loved modernism, and modernism is about industrial serial production.
And he only made things for fancy rich people.
Yeah, so extremely expensive, exclusive pieces of furniture.
That's a bit like
but they are modern.
Contradiction.
Yeah, but they are modern looking. So the aesthetic is modernism, but not the way they are produced. Unlike many other furniture icons, there's never been a re-edition of them, and this leading to skyrocketing prices. The polar bear were made with a traditional wood bending structure covered in synthetic foam and fabric, with large circular feet sticking out of it. And they were often upholstered in bright colors like mustard, orange and red, but also white. That's a very popular color today, but it's better looking. Yeah, color is not really a color, but it's best looking in like red.
Of course it is.
Yeah. And also for his mother's apartment, he designed the flak coffee table, a piece he came to redesign many times. The first table had metal legs and an opaline glass top decorated with red stars.
Very pretty.
In 1954, he designs his famous egg armchair, and it's kind of like a half-sphere seat with round cushions and 4 short wooden legs, and yeah, very cute.
It's very cute.
Yeah.
So small and like something very cute about
Yeah,
it.
it's almost like a cartoon chair.
Yeah, it is.
And in 1959, he designs the Lyon wall lamp made from painted metal and paper shades. And it was inspired by climbing plants. He later did many other versions of this wall lamp and also a matching floor lamp.
Yeah. Now I'm going to tell you about the top 5 hammer prices at auctions. And these prices are without commissions, so it's even more expensive with all the commissions.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this so you can see how extremely expensive it can get when a designer is so hyped.
Yeah.
Let's start with the 5th most expensive, and that's a polar bear sofa sold at Christie's in 2020 for 900,000 euros, or 1,018,000. How do you say that? 1,018,560 US dollars.
Yeah.
Over $1 million. And that's the 5th most expensive one. The 4th most expensive is 2 polar bear armchairs sold at the same auction as the previous one for 950,000 euros. Or 1,075,150 US dollars.
Yeah.
The 3rd is 8 Truffle chairs, also sold at the same auction, for 1 million euros.
Yeah.
Or 1,131,730 US dollars.
Yeah.
The 2nd most expensive are 2 polar bear armchairs sold at Christie's in 2021 for 1,060,000 euros.
Yeah.
Or 1,199,640 US dollars. And the most expensive hammer price as of yet for a Royère piece is the Sideboard, which I can't pronounce.
Étoile.
From 1958. And that's sold at Zätterqvist in 2018, actually, for 1,235,691 euros, or $1,755,000.
Yeah, so that's a lot of money for a sideboard.
That's an understatement, but okay.
At the age of 70 in 1972, he quits his career as an interior designer and splits his time between France and the United States. And in 1981, he dies in Pennsylvania. He left his many archives to the Museum of Decorative Arts in Paris. And the museum staged an exhibition in 1999, and with that spreading his reputation and increasing collectors' interest in his works.
Yeah. He was a very versatile designer who experimented with many different styles, materials, combinations, and colors. He said that I'll never be attached to one school or one theory. He was also very hardworking and managed to complete over 1,000 commissions all around the world, which I think is very impressive.
Yeah, it is.
Apparently, he also wrote an autobiography, but it was never published, sadly. It would have been very interesting to read.
Yeah,
I think.
indeed. And hope you enjoyed this introduction to Royère. I didn't know that much about him, so it was interesting to read this.
I think so.
Yeah. And if you like this introduction,
please click thumbs up and subscribe.
And follow us on Instagram. We're called Scandinavian Design 101.
Yes, thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.